Hey, cricket enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the heart-stopping action of the first semi-final of the World Cup 2023, where the Indian cricket team showcased a masterclass performance that left fans on the edge of their seats. I'm Jane, and let's relive the highlights of this epic clash. Virat Kohli struck a record-breaking century and Mohammad Shami took 7 wickets to guide India into the Cricket World Cup final on Wednesday. India beat New Zealand by 70 runs in the first semi-final match in Mumbai, sparked by Kohli's 117 that propelled the host nation to a daunting 3-9-7 and thrilled a passionate crowd at Wankhede Stadium, which included David Beckham. It was Kohli's 50th ODI 100, breaking the record for the format he shared with India great Sachin Tendulkar, who was also at the stadium. Shreyas Iyer scored his second consecutive 100 in the tournament, 105 off 70 balls, with 4 boundaries and 8 sixes, as India reached the highest score in a World Cup knockout game. The Black Caps were bowled out for 327 in their reply, with pacer Shami 757 taking the first for wickets, including 2 in 3 deliveries when New Zealand was going well on 220-2. Daryl Mitchell hit 134 off 119 balls. Shami has 3 5-wicket hauls in 6 appearances this World Cup and a record 4 in total at the tournament. They were the best bowling figures by an Indian bowler in ODIs, and also the best bowling figures in a World Cup knockout game. Shami, who is now the leading bowler in the tournament with 23 wickets in only 6 games, was named player of the match. "I try to take as many wickets as possible with the new ball. This is a huge platform," he said. "We lost in the semi-finals in 2015 and 2019. I want to cash in on the chance I have been given. Don't know when we will get this chance again." The stadium was bathed in blue jerseys and packed for a special occasion, with a galaxy of cricket, soccer and Bollywood stars in attendance. Beckham attended the game as a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. Earlier, Kohli put on 93 runs with Shubhman Gill 80, who retired hurt after scoring 79 off 65 balls. Then Kohli put on 163 runs off 128 balls with Iyer. Rohit Sharma didn't hesitate to bat first, with the game's start marred by controversy over a last-minute switch in the pitch used. The Indian skipper hit 4 sixes and 4 fours. His 47 runs off 29 balls helped India get off the blocks, adding 71 off 50 with Gill for the first wicket. Sharma fell in the 9th over, with Kane Williamson making a catch running back from mid-off. In walked Kohli, who went about building his innings. He was happy to take the back seat as Gill took the attack to New Zealand. After Sharma's dismissal, hitting 8 fours and 3 sixes as he reached 50 off 41 balls. India crossed 150 in 19.4 overs, before Gill was injured. He responded gingerly to Kohli's call for a single. He walked off the field after receiving attention from the Indian physiotherapist. New Zealand's attack looked toothless on a typical subcontinental wicket. Left-arm spinner Mitchell Santner did well to finish with 0-51 in 10 overs, where the innings run rate was above 7 and over throughout. Kohli's innings, which included 9 fours and 2 sixes, ended when he holed out off Tim Southee, who took 3-100 in 10 overs. He walked off to a standing ovation. It was Kohli's first major score in a World Cup knockout game, having failed to make double figures in 3 previous semi-finals. After his dismissal, Iyer took charge of the innings and raced to his 100th. His second 50 came off 32 deliveries. Lokesh Rahul finished with 39 off 20, hitting 5 fours and 2 sixes. "It feels like a dream, too good to be true. Feels surreal to me," Kohli said at the innings break. "My wife is here, the person I love the most. My idol is also here. and I was able to get to the 50th in front of them. In front of this crowd, this venue is so historic. If I could paint the perfect picture, this would be it. It wasn't as easy a win as some home fans might have expected after Shami had removed both New Zealand openers Devon Conway and Rachin Ravindra for 13 runs apiece. At 39-2, Mitchell came together with Williamson, who scored 69 runs off 73 balls. The duo put on 181 runs off just under 25 overs. For the second wicket they started slowly, cleverly picking boundaries that put pressure back on the Indian bowlers. New Zealand was up to 100 in 16.4 overs. Williamson reached 50 off 58 balls. Mitchell scored 50 off 49 and hit 9 fours and 7 sixes. Overall, Williamson enjoyed 2 lives. First, in the 18th over, keeper Lokesh Rahul failed to take advantage when the Black Caps captain was sent back from a run and out of the crease. He was on 29 then. Rahul broke the stumps with his glove before the ball could reach the stumps. There was a lack of evidence that the second bail was off the stumps, thus ruling Williamson not out. Shami dropped a catch off Jasprit Bumrah in the 29th over, with Williamson on 52. The pacer more than made amends though. Williamson holed out in the 33rd over off Shami, with Suryakumar Yadav taking a calm catch to recharge the Indian fans. It was a game-changing moment that sucked out New Zealand's momentum. Shami trapped Tom Latham L double for a 2-ball duck in the same over. Mitchell had reached his second 100 of the World Cup off 85 balls, but he was laid low with cramps. His partnership with Glenn Phillips 41 came off 61 balls and they put on 75 runs. Put under pressure, India was poor in the field, with even Ravindra Jadeja guilty of getting carried away and giving over throws. But he too made amends, like Shami, taking to fine catches to send back Phillips and Mark Chapman. 2. Kuldeep Yadav bowled a fine last 2 overs, giving away only 6 runs. The wind went out of New Zealand's sails when Mitchell was caught off Shami in the 46th over, his third 5-wicket haul in the tournament. "I felt bad at dropping Kane's catch," Shami said. "I tried a slower delivery as they were playing well and hitting their shots. There wasn't much due, and we had enough runs. If there was more due, we could have been in trouble." India, which has won all 10 of its games, will play in the title match for the 4th time, and will look to win it for the 3rd time, after 1983 and 2011. With this thrilling win, India has punched its ticket to the final. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's take a quick look back at India's journey in the tournament so far. Looking ahead, what can we expect from India in the final? And that's a wrap on our coverage of India's unforgettable journey in the first World Cup semi-final of 2023. What were your favorite moments from the match? Drop them in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more cricket content. Until next time, I'm Jane. Cheers!